Yo, 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 welcome back. We are jumping into a brand new franchise, Madden 23, and we are now picking our season goals.
Objective option is set to 7 wins.
So, I want to go for the playoffs,
Objective
right? Because
option is set to make the playoffs.
What's the point of only winning 4 games?
Objective option is set to win the Super Bowl.
Win the Super Bowl. Make a Super Bowl run? Yeah? Alright, we're doing it. We're making a Super Bowl run. See if we can do it.
Commit your goal for the year. Entering franchise hub screen home. Opening day keys is selected.
Alright.
Hire and assign scouts is selected. Upgrade players. Manage staff is selected. Manage roster is selected. Play season game is selected.
Alright.
You have 4 options. Play fence only. Play full game. Entering team select screen. The Los Angeles Rams. Ready.
Alright.
It's week 1 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown.
Get me in trouble.
It's the Bills and the Rams under the lights on Thursday
night. Bills. Ugh. Right. Right. They beat us. Oh, no, not today. No.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams.
All right. Let's go Rams.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.
Oh,
Charles,
yeah, I remember start using that Ramley, that guy on the radio.
Booth, hard to believe. And we have an excellent kickoff to the 2022 NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the defending champion Los Angeles Rams.
Make sure if you are a Rams fan, you hit that like button for me. Let's go. Let's go Rams.
But how about this? The first time either one of these teams has played in this NFL opener since it was moved to Thursdays in 2002. And we know why the Rams are here. They won the Super Bowl last year. Buffalo, they're here because they're exciting. They are the favorite in the AFC. And remember, with the overtime rules of last year, they might have been the team to get there if the overtime rules were existing then. So let's look forward to a great opener here.
Kick off middle.
I'm excited. I know you are. Let's do this.
It don't matter because they ain't gonna get it. So
with fall around the corner, football is back, America.
They're gonna start at the 25-yard line.
EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack, and at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen.
Buffalo gave Allen the most guaranteed money in league history before the start of last season, and boy, did he justify it by playing at an elite level. Once again, taking the Bills to 11 wins and another division title.
Coach suggestions. There are 4 categories.
Yards again and ran for 760 with 42 total touchdowns for a top 5 offense.
Silver
they were knocked out in an overtime thriller against Kansas City in the playoffs, and they will be one of the favorites to win the AFC.
And my linebackers go in, and my defensive back up.
And it's incomplete.
Suggestions. There are 5
first game of 2022. The 103rd season in NFL history, and this is the first of 285 games on the schedule this year. Now, both of these teams certainly hope to be playing in that 285th game. That would be Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. The Rams were able to raise the Super Bowl 56 banner before the game. Of course, they beat Cincinnati on this very field back in February.
There are 5 categories.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end.
All right.
Now gets a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Allen going to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4th and
like they got what they
inches.
wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
I don't know if I should rush or...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
They might try to run.
Return middle. Return left.
Never mind, they kicking it. Unless it's a trick.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Brandon Powell.
Okay.
Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Damn, that was a nice punt. Because I couldn't freaking get the damn ball.
Down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his 2nd season with the team, 14th overall, and what's been an impressive career.
Get us some room.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside.
Entering
Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
See if I can fake him.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And they'll get
Akers. Thought Henderson would have started it.
Looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Well,
damn.
So much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room.
I didn't think he was going to get that much.
I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage.
Entering
and
play
oftentimes,
call.
if you can get past the initial grouping,
there are 6
there's a lot of
categories.
room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go
zone
farther.
WK.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
See if I can get him to jump.
R1 button.
Dang it.
Cross button.
Off the fake to Akers.
Circle
Here's
button.
Stafford.
Circle button.
And the hook
Triangle
up here to
button.
Allen Robinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Damn.
And that
21 yards. That's crazy.
Stafford, folks. He just went over 50,000 career passing yards. Just the 12th ever NFL quarterback to do that. The former #1 pick in 2009 out of Georgia. Been so durable,
There are
so
6
dependable
categories.
in his career.
Predictions.
And
Zone
what a
split
mark for Matt
WK
Stafford.
is selected. Across country. Zone split WK.
I'll go back to the ground.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
Huh. Dang.
John Simon.
I'll try to jump over that fool.
I think ultimately,
I was either trying to jump over him or lower my shoulder.
Bench. Counter Y. Inside zone double. Counter Y.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Cross button.
On the counter, this is Akers.
Yep.
9 yards to pick up there.
Dang
It's
it.
a 1st down.
I was hoping I could break that tackle.
they're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6. Punted cross. Square button. Cross button. R1 button. Circle button.
They'll fake the give.
Square
Now
button.
Stafford.
R1 button.
And that one coming downfield to Cup. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. He got hit kind of hard.
This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30 options. HB zone WK is select stick. AHB stretch. Stick. AHB stretch.
Man.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36.
I get a freaking touchdown.
Square button.
They'll give this to Akers running right.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Entering play call. Coach suggest cross.
Cross.
AHB zone WK.
We're scoreless after 1.
Scoreless after 1, folks.
Entering play call. Coach
As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
HB zone WK is selected.
Yep. Alright. I hit the ground. Get some yards. Man, I want them to jump.
They'll go again here with Akers.
5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
I think I can break 3.
You're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Triangle button. R1 button.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Coach suggestions.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns and trying to help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Run. Pass. Quick pass. There are 6. Hail Mary. Quick pass. Hail Mary. Quick pass. Standard pass. Quick pass. Hail Mary. Cross button.
On 4th
Circle
down,
button.
Stafford.
Circle button. Triangle button.
And incomplete
Oh.
deep ball.
Did you see that?
No luck for the Rams as they
Freaking ball
fail here on 4th
hitting
down.
off everything.
And the Bills are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Dang, I started out real good. Some good plays.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 5. Weak blitz 1. FS
In this
fire 1.
situation, everything was right except for the finish.
Blitz.
You have to catch the ball and convert.
Pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 5 categories. Cover 1 Robber showed you. Overload free scheme.
Wonder if they'll think we'll blitz again.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He'll be marked down at the 26
Entering
with a
play
gain
call.
of 7.
Coach suggestions.
And
There
there
are
was one of
5
the downsides of
categories.
blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Pass.
All it's going to take for him to get one off over the freaking middle.
And the Rams Who's
Nope,
got him?
couldn't get
They
it.
bring him down.
That's what I'm talking
Down by
about. I thought he was going to get it
defenders,
off
and it's a
and
loss
then
of 12.
get a
Now
long
that was a
pass.
passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Good times, good times.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
That is good
Error
time.
5 cat. Return left. Return middle.
Madden rising now on to punt this one away.
Let's see if I can freaking score.
On the return is Powell.
Got me.
A minute 55 left to go
Tried to
in
hit
the
him.
first half of play. Coming up at
Entering play
halftime,
call,
I'll go from
play
one
type,
personality,
error 6
that's you, Charles
categories,
Davis,
error
to
6.
another one in
Option
Orlando,
is
the
set to-
coach.
option
He'll
is
have
set to
stats
Mary
and scores from
place.
around the NFL.
Oh.
You and
Coach
Jonathan Coachman
suggestions.
both
Error
larger
6
than life.
categories.
No doubt about it.
But
Drive.
you're stuck with me in this
Drive
booth,
flood.
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came
Circle
through,
button.
was able to hold
Circle
them without
button.
any points.
Circle
I would agree
button.
with you, partner. A little
Square
bit of a lucky
button.
break
Oh.
indeed, but you know what they'd say to us.
Entering play call.
Just
Coach
pure skill.
suggestions.
We rose to the
Hitch
challenge,
pins.
and we didn't permit a score.
Verticals.
That's how we roll.
I'm kind of
Hitch
curious,
pins.
Charles, if they might
Verticals.
temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they
R1
held it,
button.
they might go for it again.
Square
To
button.
throw again on
Cross
second
button.
down.
Square
Stafford.
button.
And this all incomplete.
Entering
He
play
tried
call.
to check it down
Coach
to his running back
suggestions.
and
Error
nearly had
6
the ball
categories.
picked.
You have 30 option.
They've given him some
Conti
different looks here
Crosso.
defensively in the early
Spacing.
going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up,
On plan.
he's hoping he's got a play
Coach
dialed up that can
suggestions.
take
Error 6
advantage
cat.
of whatever the
Post
defense
mill
throws at
grab.
him.
Spacing.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Circle button. Square button.
Here's Stafford.
Triangle button. R1 button.
And
Come
that's
on.
incomplete.
You can tell they
Oh,
wanted to
that's
get that
terrible.
ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it
Entering
off to
play
the running
call.
back.
Coach
That one ended up
suggestions. There are
incomplete.
6 categories. You have 12 up. Punt. Punt.
Yeah, I'm punting it.
4th down, so on is
Yeah,
the
I get an
punter, Riley
interception.
Dixon. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some
Entering
action on the
play call.
scoreboard soon
Coach
as they start out here
suggestions. There
1st
are
and
5
10.
categories. Weak blitz 1. Pinch hook 0. Pass. Pass.
Now Allen. That's caught by
Damn
Gabriel
it.
Davis. The 40.
Yep, he's gone.
And he'll
Oh,
be brought
safety
down
guy.
at the 27.
Damn.
Played to Gabriel Davis. It's a gain of
We know he's good at catching
Go
the football,
Rams.
but then after the catch,
They
he's
need
got
some
escapability.
encouragement.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached
Rams
very
out.
hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 5 categories. Cover 1 hole. Michael 0. Cover 1 hole. Cover 3 scheme.
So that changes things in a big way. Now
Yes,
from all the way
yes.
down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind
Entering
up
play call.
incomplete.
Coach
I know coaches tell
suggestions.
us all
There
the
are
time to
5
have a powerful arm
categories.
isn't the number one thing they look
Cover
for in a
2 man.
quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside
Overload free
routes
scheme.
and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In
Yes.
this case, just a little bit too much.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Weak blitz 1. FS fire 1.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Audible.
And again, it's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight
Entering
end,
play
Knox.
call.
And
Coach
I don't think he got
suggestions.
there.
There are
No.
5 categories.
He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Again.
Just for baseball, we call this small ball.
Base
Instead of
block
pushing
right.
it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bring up a 4th down.
Entering play call. Coach suggest. Load block right. Base block right.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points.
Andrew G. It's Diego.
Hey, what's going on, Diego?
Erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what
Playing a little
offenses
bit
are
of
striving
Madden,
for by any
trying not to
stretch.
get beat
They're happy they
by the
got
Bills.
3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone is selected.
All right. We're
Set
getting
to
in the end
begin their
zone.
next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Triangle button. Entering
And with
play
just 1
call.
second
Coach
remaining in the first
suggestions.
half,
There are 6
they'll call the
categories.
timeout.
You have 30 options. Flood is selected. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Recent plays. Play type. Errors. Run. Pass. Hail Mary. There are 6 categories. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
All right. See if we can get this one.
R1
The
button.
final shot
Circle
before
button.
the break.
Square
Stafford
button.
gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Triangle button.
And he's got it inside the 10.
Oh,
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway.
almost.
We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season
I can't remember
opener.
if
But first,
I think
let's
we
take a
might
look at
get
what's still
the
to
ball.
come here in the
I can't
opening
remember,
weekend of the NFL season. Plenty of good matchups in that 1 o'clock Eastern window. It'll be noon at Soldier Field in Chicago. And a big test for the Bears, as they'll have to contend with the San Francisco 49ers. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And finally, what a kickoff to Monday Night Football. Russell Wilson's first game as a Bronco, and it's in Seattle to wrap up Week 1. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And it was a tricky half to figure out
All right.
numbers-wise. They've got the lead, but you'd figure they're definitely talking about ways to get this passing game back on track. Meanwhile, for the Rams, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Yeah.
It's a
Entering
new season.
Gotta be better.
Both these
Screen run
coaching
inside
staffs
is
likely
selected.
making plenty of adjustments after that
Run
first half
outside.
of football. So for the
Run
call of the second
inside.
half here in Week 1, we go back
Run out.
to Brandon
Throw it
and
short.
Charles.
Throw it medium. Defend outside run. Defend short. Defend medium pass. Defend deep. Defend medium pass.
Okay,
Entering
Coach,
play
yeah,
call.
adjustments
Special
likely going to
teams.
play
You
a
have
big
6
role in this
options.
third
Return
quarter in
left
what's
is
been a
selected.
tight contest so
All
far.
right.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh,
Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
dang it.
The Rams offense ready to begin
That
quarter
was a
number
terrible
3.
run.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
Virtually
nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well.
What's going on, Diego? How you been?
Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback.
There are 6 categories. You have 3
no,
options.
I ain't gonna
Play recent plays. There are coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 3
Stafford and the
options.
Rams come up
Zones,
first and 10
double K is
at
selected.
their 38. He starts with a give to Akers.
Akers ain't
Officially
going.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Inside
Defensively, though, they
switch.
had a chance there to hit him for a
PHP
loss.
zone
Couldn't get it
double
done.
K.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't
Recent
able to get him
plays.
down.
Coach
But his
suggestions.
compatriots, they
There
were
are
able to
6
grab him in the line
inside
of
switch.
scrimmage and not let him get any further
PHP
downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Sorry, my phone ringing again.
Going right back to Akers.
There we go.
And he takes this up right near the
Entering play
45-yard
call.
line.
Coach suggestions.
43
There are
yards
6
on the ground
categories.
for
You
him
have
so
30
far.
options.
That was a
Double
good
and
run, and
sail
it
is
got to the
selected.
second level. And what I mean by that is that's
Missing
3rd
Madden.
and 3.
first level being the defensive front, last
Flood.
level being the secondary.
Double
But
and
the
sail.
strong safety position end up
do you
making the
think?
tackle.
Run
And
or pass?
oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Cross button. Triangle
Stafford
button.
on 3rd down.
Cross button.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams
Oh,
shaken
no.
up on that last play.
Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious.
Aw.
We'll take a quick timeout.
Who?
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30
I'll have to
options.
go look
Inside
in a
zone
minute.
is curl high. Inside zone.
Can't be having people getting hurt. That's no good.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll
Not
make
bad.
it 2nd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Who is it?
Entering play call.
Oh.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30 options.
That might be one
HB
of
dive
the
is
Lions.
selected.
One of the Lions.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
Yep.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Take
A
it.
torn Achilles was supposed to end Akers' 2021 season before it actually began. 5 months later, in a miraculous recovery, Akers made it back and helped the Rams win the Super Bowl. Now everyone in LA wants to know, how does he follow
Entering
up that
play
yeoman
call. Coach
performance?
suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30 options. Zone fidget is selected.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Circle button. Cross button. Cross button.
A give up the middle to Akers.
Give them 3
Entering
on
play
1st
call.
down.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This
You
is
have
exactly
30
a
options.
win-win
Brilliant
if you're
percent
an offense. You'll
downs.
take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage,
Square button.
and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The
R1
playbook
button.
is still
R1
open for the
button.
coordinator.
Circle button.
That's
Triangle
in the hands
button.
of Akers, complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Inside the 5.
23 yards, the final
Looks like
tally.
Akers is going to get a
I don't know what they
touchdown.
talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a
Or
different
Henderson.
team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They'll run here with Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here.
I need money to buy Madden LOL.
Maybe even 3
Yeah,
more plays.
it's a pretty cool game.
Again, it'll be Akers. And he takes it across
Yep.
for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown.
Cam Akers, his first rushing
go.
touchdown on the year. And the
Touchdown.
Rams have
Go
taken the
Rams.
lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
So, we can kick a field goal or we can go for 2. But it's... Kick it. Alright.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
It's safer.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Alright.
So that drive consumes
Now we
9
just need to
plays on
stop
the
him.
field. And it was Cam
And
Akers
score
who
again
capped it
or
off for the
intercept it
touchdown.
and then score. Pick 6, that'd be great. Pick 6. That means you pick it, like intercept it, and then return it for 6.
Kick off middle. Kick off left.
That's okay. Now, I'd like to either make them start at 25, I kick it all the way out, or I try and get it at the 1 or 2, so then that's where they start, and then I can do a safety. What do you think? Okay, I'll try. Let's see.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal
got
line.
it.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh.
And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're
Let's go Rams. I didn't really mean for that to happen, but that'll work too.
So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered.
I was
the
hoping to
lead.
get it close and then tackle them close to the end zone and then do a safety, which is you get 2 points and then they have to kick it back off to you.
Coach suggestions.
But
there are 6 categories. You have
yeah,
3
that'll work.
options. HB stretch alert lookie is selected.
That works too.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I think I picked a pass. I mean a run play.
Square button.
A give running right is Akers. That's going to wind up a
Entering
loss
play
of a
call.
full 3
Coach
yards on first
There are
down.
6
That was well
categories.
played there
You have 30
defensively. 2
options.
tight ends in the
26
formation,
is
which
selected.
essentially gave them 7 blockers
Spacing
up front.
switch.
Hard to imagine with all
26
that
you.
size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the handoff, it's Akers. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL
Entering
on
play
EA
call. Coach
Sports.
suggestions.
Back
there are
now
6
here on
cross
EA
drag.
Sports.
AHB zone
It's the Rams
WK.
out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
You get some yards.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
79 yards rushing for Akers, and this is a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Even though
they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that.
Probably like he was running and stumbling and crap.
Taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Akers is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Gay is on for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Whoop, whoop.
Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
All right. Dang it.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay
to kick it away. Looks like it's going out the back.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. This one caught by Crowder. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
I'll take that.
Troy Hill picks it. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return.
Pick 6. Let's go. Woo.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
They must be getting tired.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like
the
I'm
computer
quoting
getting
a bad
tired.
Movie line, but they did it
that
together,
first freaking 2 quarters, I couldn't get crap.
Made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done, they continually built energy in this one.
Play call,
and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Pad attempt.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone
I'd be
for the
upset.
touchdown.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle. Kickoff left.
To kick off for Los Angeles.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And no doubt this is not
Entering
the way
play
that they had
call,
hoped to
coach
open their season.
suggestions. There
Thoroughly
are 5
outplayed here in front of
categories.
the national audience.
Cover 2 man. Cover 4 drop. Cover 2 man.
Try some.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Defense.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Toward the center of the field, but
Entering
it's
play call,
incomplete.
coach
They
suggestions.
lead
There are
big, and a
5
major part of that
categories.
has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points
Cover
allowed since
3
the break,
Sky.
and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Audible.
Now Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have
Entering
hit
play
big. You're
call,
right. Good
coach
recognition
suggestions.
defensively to
There
snuff
are
that
5
one out.
categories. Cover 6 inver.
The Bills on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Entering
Well, there were a
play
couple of
call,
extra
coach
defensive backs in the game,
suggestions.
so he
There are
really
5
had nowhere to go with the
categories.
football despite his search for an open receiver.
6 in
Tries to
red.
take off and run for it, but he
Anderson.
comes up well short of the line to gain.
Over 6.
Pass.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Man open, here is Crowder.
Oh.
And
Dang it.
all the way home from
Entering
Bills
play call,
touchdown.
coach suggestions. There are 5
Jamison
categories.
Crowder, 61 yards.
Damn.
And the Bills are finally into the
61
end zone here in this
yards.
4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it makes the score 21 to 10.
21 to 10.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
Try to keep this clock going. Get him to jump.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 96 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
That would have been nice in real life.
Entering play
It was
call,
31 to
coach
10.
suggestions. There are 6 categories. There are 3 options.
2
Inside
minutes
zone
left to
is
play in this
selected.
football game here on EA
I
Sports.
think it was 31
So it's
Entering
Rams
play
football
call,
here as we
coach
get your reset.
suggestions. There are
And no
6
doubt what they're
zone
looking
kick
to
check.
do is just
Inside
salt away
zone.
the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
10. Yep. He's trying to eat up the clock.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
What?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Dang.
Hang on here. We got an injury.
Oh, crap.
And, yeah, it's Cooper Kupp.
Oh,
who's gonna
really?
receive some attention following that last play.
Come
While the
on.
medical staff
He
checks
wasn't.
on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
It was a run play.
Entering play
Cooper
call,
Kupp, like,
coach
come on.
suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone is selected.
How the heck did our number one receiver get hurt on a run play?
This is 1st and goal.
Jump.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Yeah, we're going to substitute.
Entering
We don't
play
need
call,
him anyway
coach
right now.
suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone is selected. Close zone STRG. AHB stretch.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
They don't never jump.
Cross button.
On the give, this is Akers. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone is selected.
Tell you what they should do.
A
They
lot
should
of tired
split
bodies
and
on
open
that
up like the
field,
Red
but
Sea
this is a big
and let
play,
me right
3rd
on
and
in
goal.
to this end zone. Or they should jump and get me just to the 1 yard line right now. Yeah.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a
Oh, I guess they
Rams
chose to split and
touchdown.
open up like the Red
Cam
Sea.
Akers with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend
time.
their 4th quarter lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly
On his back.
as he owns the
Entering
football.
play
What
call,
a great
coach
performance.
But in a good way.
suggestions.
Those 3
There are 6
touchdowns, it's
categories.
got him in
You
the
have
lead.
15 options. Have empty selected.
Gay is on for the point after.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
All right. Now, I'm going to try to put it right before the end zone. Ooh. I don't know if I got that
After
one.
the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now the first play of the drive there is
Entering play
incomplete.
call,
And that's another
coach
play that's painted the
suggestions.
picture
There
of
are
this
5
game overall.
categories.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side.
I mean, they
and
could.
an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They
An
can just give me the
incomplete
ball.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Threw down in the feet of his receiver.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air, Allen.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Entering play call.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
One final try here for Allen.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered this one. It was already determined.
No doubt about it.
Well,
This
he
one
didn't
was
throw it out of
over
bounds.
a
Guy.
while
Well,
ago.
yeah, the guy
And
caught
the
it out of
Rams
bounds.
getting set to go now.
Well, they don't really need the
So
points.
was
here.
the quarterback and the wide
Looking at
receiver's
on
fault.
the scoreboard, but
He threw it out of bounds, and he caught it out of bounds.
Three consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continue to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone,
never
you got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Ooh.
129 yards on the ground for him now, as it has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Entering play call. Coach suggests 26
Still second down.
Inside zone.
I wanted them to jump. I didn't want my guys to jump.
Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Higby. Oh, my goodness.
Entering play call.
Losing everybody.
There are 6 categories. You have 6 options. Inside zone is selected.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
They'll run this with Akers.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Cam Akers
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the
Try to get him to jump. And sometimes they jump, but then sometimes my guys jump. And then I can fake it and act like I want them to jump, and then hurry up and run, and they're still thinking I was faking.
NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season is started out.
Some people think like Madden's just a football game. It's a lot of freaking thinking.
There are 6 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
Cherry on top.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Cam Akers is always getting in the end zone. Is that like the replay? Alright.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Alright. See if I got this one more time. See if I can put it inside the 5. We'll try. Or at least inside the 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return.
It went
And the
into the end
decision
zone.
to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach
might get a
called
touchdown.
running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
This one into the hands of Crowder downfield. 30, past the 20.
Can't catch him.
And all the way home for the Bills touchdown.
I knew they were going to throw like a touchdown. That's why I said that.
His second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Cut the lead to 18.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options. Return left is selected.
They're gonna freaking
Return middle, return right.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this taking it at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Dude, I thought that was a damn good run.
Offense comes back out onto the field. But they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun.
Yeah, but last 2 drives has also got 2 people hurt.
So they can continue to
Freaking
play
Cup and
loose,
Higbee.
break out some other concepts.
I don't like it, folks. I don't like it. I don't like my guys getting hurt.
Even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I was trying to run to the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggests you can heal. Inside zone. Recent plays, there are 6 play type, there are 6 categories, there are 6 subcategories, options set to Hail Mary kick plays, you have 4 options,
Before the game,
passes
probably
selected.
as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember, and this is just game 1 of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. With a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way.
That'd have been nice if this is really how it turned out.
We got started.
So for the Rams, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons.
How close this is going to be.
Meanwhile, for the Bills, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
The Titans.
Franchise is selected. Entering player upgrades screen, you have two options. Allen Robinson II is selected. You have 5 options. Overview is selected. View in-depth chart. Goals. View in-depth chart. Goals. Bryce Perkins. Allen Robinson II.
Why is it not reading?
Skill point available. It's on Allison or Allen Robinson second. So X to select that, I guess. Oh. It says choose player to upgrade. Can you go to the right? Oh. Triangle to upgrade all players, or X to select.
Triangle.
Yeah. Or O for back. What it says at the bottom.
It's weird that it stopped reading though.
It's not moving either for you though, is it?
Mm-hmm. So it's on the same screen about Allen and all that.
It says choose player to upgrade. It's got the little box highlighted around Allen Robinson, or you can go down to Bryce Perkins.
But the box isn't moving.
No. It says X to select or triangle to upgrade all players, but yeah, nothing's moving. It like froze. Or O for back.
Well, looks like we're having technical difficulties.
Said you have 2 new notifications. But you can't put those up either.
So we're having some technical difficulties here. But we'll get this fixed, I guess. And then, I mean, it was the end of the game anyway, so that's all good. But, alright. Thanks for joining us for the Madden stream. I'm going to be doing this a little bit more often in some other games as well. So, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell for us. And then also give us a follow over on Twitch at Dark Streams. That's at capital DARK, capital S, capital T, actually, no, not capital T, capital S, TR, 3AMZ. So let me tell you that again. At capital DARK, capital S, TR, 3AMZ. Alright? So we'll catch you guys later. Peace.